So Lemmy just posted in an interview about how he didn't like rap music. I might as well just read you the full quote-on thing what he said here. So I'll read you this. It kills me how bland this period is, Killmaster said. You go backstage these days and you see 20 bottles of Perrier and a bag of nuts. What's wrong with this explicit picture? Everything is so healthy today and it's terrible. I don't get it. He then goes on to say his quote about rap music. It's not music, Killmaster said. I'm sorry if I horribly said that wrong. I'm not really good with some last names. There's nothing creative about rapping over music someone else created. They go on and take John Bonham's drumming. I don't call that music. You think they could come up with some sounds of their own, even some basic sounds, and they can't even do that? Sad. Now, before I go any further, I would just like to say I love all forms of music, but probably my favorites are rock and metal music, which is why I love it so much that I founded the group The Rock and Metal Disciples. I've defended rock music in 3 videos already. So before you go and like say shit about me, I'm a poser and crap like that, you can just forget about that. And let me admit, I've listened to some of your songs. I think you're great. You got some great stuff right here. But now that I might have to think differently of you here. First you go on and take Bonham's drumming, but I'm pretty sure not every rap song is like that. And look, to be personally honest, my only favorite mainstream rapper nowadays is Eminem. Other than that, I just usually prefer the old school rap stuff. I too think in some ways that rap music these days has gone down as well. I mean, compared to the old days, I mean, back in the old days they used authentic drumming, acoustic drumming. They didn't need the drum machines. I don't know why I said acoustic drumming, that's just the way I like to say it. But, they didn't need the drum machine. They had their own thing right there. But I like old school rap better. I think it's just more appealing to me in a way. Plus, the topics they talk about in old school rap, I think, are more controversial and a lot more thought-provoking, as where, like, Public Enemy, like saying, like, fight the power, and, can't trust it about, like, workers' rights and African American worker rights. And nowadays, like songs like Soldier Boy, Superman Crank That, or even later on in this year or last year, songs from Lady Gaga or anything like that. I mean, not exactly the best thing, but oh well. I mean, some of it's good, some of it's not good. I don't know. I just think personally that, personally in my opinion, when you look at the whole span of music within the past 50 years, I do have to say that this decade that we just went through was probably one of the worst of them all, in my opinion. But whatever. But let me, man, I'm disappointed in you, dude. I thought you weren't like that. I thought we wouldn't have the audacity to sink down to such a degrading level of ignorance of another music genre. But what made that, what I felt about that comment you made, let me use that. While reading your quote, I thought to myself, I think you made yourself go down to the level of all the idiots who don't like rock and metal music and used all those stupid, ignorant, crappy arguments as well. But I thought we didn't have to, degrade to that kind of scummy level. Let me, man, I'm disappointed. And guys like rock fans, metal fans, hardcore metal heads, people who like a variety of music like me, and still rock and metal music is my favorite and probably will be my favorite for the rest of my life. But, we don't have to go to such a degrading level like this. So, in the future, we can try to, not go down to this kind of level, because then who are we exactly? We're no better than that anti-metal club, the bunch of idiots whoever the idiots are that run that anti-metal club username account, YouTube account, whatever. The point is, we don't have to go down to that kind of level of ignorance. Anyway, see you later.